Estehuti, Simakeru, Ser Keftaf, Kurpa in Abba, or in Adit Sot Sabau, Herupu and Hetem to Keftan Nebuchadnezzar, Kurpa in Sehadi, Jedam de Jedetu, and Tarak Tapunate ita Emtehuti, Dwam Dunite, Paibanitu, Ebanitu. Anitarak Tapunate ita M, the honorable spirits of the King de Bagua, Chien, Kun, Chen, Sun, Li, Khan, Tui, Ken, Duan Dao. Please comment on whether or not I should get the vaccine for COVID-19, including spy-on technology, etc., at this time. Ma'at Tim Ma'at, Amen Tim Chas. Tim is negative. Open, close, close. Close, open, close. 50th hexagram. Peace, people. We got Ma'at Tim Ma'at and Amen Tim Ma'at, and the 50th hexagram straight up. Alright, so the question once again was, please comment on whether or not I should get the vaccine for the COVID-19 with spy-on technology, etc. at this time. So, alright, so that's a pretty clear answer to me. Ma'at refers to many things, but the first thing that jumps in my mind regarding that is Ma'at is the whole. And you have a Ma'at Tem Ma'at, not a Ma'at Tem Chas. I made a mistake. I said it. I wrote it down right, but I said it wrong. It was Ma'at Tem Ma'at, and Ma'at Tem Ma'at signifies not seeing the whole. There's aspects of this vaccine that we're not seeing. You know, there's things that obviously aren't being reported about it, about, you know, what's in it, and, you know, whether or not we really need it. You know, there's a bunch of things that could be things that we're not seeing. A bunch of things in the background that we just don't have full information on. Regarding the vaccine, regarding the intention of the people who are administering it, regarding the government or whoever is behind all of this, right? So it's saying that there's something that's unseen. It's definitely not, I made an open reading so it could comment in a positive or a negative way regarding this. I left it open ended, which is what you're supposed to do. So this is not the greatest reading. Then you have Amen Tem, which which basically, if there was one card in the deck that could mean no, it would be that card. It would be Amen Tem. Amen is zero, is nothing. It's usually when you see an Amen reading, it's saying take gain or loss to heart. Even the Amen Hetep is, it signifies that there's nothing there, right? But the Amen Tem on instructions, like, should I not? Amen Tem is like, no. Tem is negative. So it's like, no, it's saying no. It's saying don't get the vaccine. I don't know who else has done readings on this and what they've gotten, but this is what it's saying for me. So we got the 50th hexagram. Now the 50th hexagram deals with spiritual power, right? It deals with spiritual nourishment, right? Metaphysical nourishment, right? We got the cooking pot for the priesthood, right? The cooking pot, the ting, which is the ancient ritual item that the herbs and the good jujus put inside to nourish the priesthood and who would then go and nourish the people. So obviously what I'm doing is priesthood work. I'm doing readings, right? Someone who does readings would be looked at in a 50th hexagram manner. Many times the 50th hexagram is speaking about a reading or an intuition that you might have had. And a lot of my intuition on this is Tem, right? Negative. And I think that that's what the oracle is saying. It's just pointing me back to what I already know or have a great idea about regarding this whole matter. All right. I'm trying not to leave too much out, but in a nutshell, that's pretty much what that 50 is saying. When I look at the 50 in cahoots with the Ma'at Tem and the Amen Tem, that's what I see. I see, the 50 telling me that I already know something about this, and I already have a reading on this in terms of what I just did. So that's that. And so if anybody's interested. I did a reading for me actually doing this reading. See, I look at this as like I'm talking to God, right? I don't want to be, and this is a real subject. This is not something that's, not serious. This is real, right? A lot of people's health is being affected by this disease and this vaccine as well, right? And I think that reading is speaking to that. So I did a reading on whether or not I should say something. I should, actually release this to the public. And that reading was Amen Hetep, and it was the 14 into the 25. The 14th hexagram is possession in great measure into the 25th hexagram. And 25th hexagram in many books is called innocence. And so, I think that that's a reading saying that, yes, go ahead. That third line talks about giving up your treasures. You got something that you take great value in, give it up. Let the people have some. The second line is great potential for great nourishment, right? And the fifth line as well is speaking about possession in great measure. So and that's what the oracle. Many times the oracle is referred to itself as the possession in great oracle. In great measure. This is my reading on this COVID situation. So take that for what it is. This is going to be good for some of y'all. For some of y'all, it won't be. But yeah, that's it for me. All right, y'all. Peace and love.